working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, test. Okay. My name is Claire, and I found Scentsy back in 2017. I'm going to I'm going to share with you today how I get new customers. So, so firstly, this is something I did just recently. Was I advertised on my local buy and sell Facebook group. Actually, I chose several to go on, and I just chose a picture of myself with the product, and also just a clear photo of two of the okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm sampling out washer whiffs, and I'm wanting people to test them for me, and it removes the obligation of them feeling like they need to buy. So I'm literally giving them a washer whiff sample, and all I'm asking for is their review, their experience, and putting their feedback or a review on my business page, or anywhere really, wherever they can, where other people can see it. And I think it's important that when you're doing this sort of thing is that you want to just start off with who you are, just a little tiny intro, make it more personal, and that you're actually a person and not just some big, whatever. And then just saying how I'm looking for, 10 product testers. I've just outlined what they are for, like commonly asked questions. And then just let me know which fragrance they wanted to sample, whether it was a wildflower cotton or the frosty air. So that was just, so hang on, sorry guys, I'm so nervous. So that's it. Lisa, next one please. So I think that it's important when you are going to meet these people after someone sings out and says that they do want to test the product for you, that you want to organise a time that you're going to deliver it to them. I think it's really important that you try your best to meet them in person rather than doing a letterbox drop and running, because then you can actually connect with them more. And I think that you want to ask them to, when they intend to use the product, and agree on a date that you're going to actually follow up with them, and make sure that you do. And you can write your the date that you will follow up on a business card. And I think that when you call them and they might have not used it, because people sometimes lose track or whatever, get busy, then you just say that's okay and be pleasant about it, and just reschedule another date to follow up. And it might be like, if they say so this Saturday they're going to use it, well then say okay, well I'll give you a call on like Sunday or Monday and just follow up with them to see how it is. And then once you get their feedback officially, then ask them to post a review on your business page, or anywhere really where you feel you're happy with them, leaving the feedback. Lisa? Oh, there you are.
Oh,
so another thing is lending out warmers and wax. So funnily enough, when I lent out samples the other week of the washer whiffs, one lady in particular said, I asked her, are you familiar with Scentsy? And she said, oh, no, I've not. And then I explained to her that, well, we're predominantly known for warmers and wax. And then I sent her a little flyer of what is Scentsy. And she was just blown away, especially when I told her there was over 70 fragrances available in our catalogue alone, let alone all the exciting other limited offers and everything that come over. So in my borrow bag, I'll always include a warmer, a catalogue which I've actually got a little picture of me and my daughter, or even my partner sometimes, and just a little thank you, and on the reverse I'll write a little thank you note. And I've just got little flyers that I've done, like top 10 reasons to join Scentsy, how much I love my family, Scentsy family, a host join brochure, a little invitation to my VIP group, and also a little story on myself, just so it personalises it, and then also a little flyer back and front on what is Scentsy, Scentsy Club, and also hosting, getting free and half price Scentsy. And I'll also include a washer whiff sample as well, because I just feel like they don't need anything to carry around. It's just something extra that they can use as well, and so that's what I'd use with that. And then I'd get 3 cubes of wax to go with the warmer, and I'd actually try and tailor it to their nose as well. So I'd ask them, can you let me know what your favourite fragrance families are? And I'd provide them with the fragrance wheel, and then I'd just ask them, and then I'd choose the wax accordingly. Next please. So another thing I've done as well is put catalogues into local hairdressers. Again, this is like including scented stickers. I think it's important to put scented stickers on, if you can, every single page. I like to get the 10 brand new fragrances and also at least 10 of the best-selling fragrances in Rub and Sniff. And then when you have them on a page, like at least one page, like, you know, so you've got the open book, you've just got it on one and then flip it and then another, yeah. And anyway, it's more intentional, and they're zoning into the pages as well as going on a little treasure hunt to find their scented stickers. So, and I think, yeah, definitely putting your contact details, but it's good because people sit down to get their hair done, and usually they'll sit there and have a read or something. But anyway, you can think of that, you can just, you know, put your catalogues in and where people are going to be sitting around. Next. Thanks, Lisa. And then another thing I've done as well is I've actually created this flyer with the help of another lady. There's a Facebook page called Scentsy Boss Babes. So this actually helped me with putting this together. But yeah, I've got that up in my local Coles supermarket, and whenever I go there every week, I always check that it's visible on the billboard. And yeah, that QR code up the top there, that will just link them to connect with me. So yeah, so it's just sort of spreading that awareness in my suburb. And so I just wanted to say as well that I think it's really important to get new customers, because people can only buy so much, and then it's also very important to share with people as well what they can get out of it. So if they're wanting to put in an order and then you turn around and say, well, if you had your own account, you could actually see just shy of 20% back into your pocket. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, you want to, but emotionally detach yourself from the outcome and just share with them what they can get out of, you know, getting their own account. But also, you know, it might be more than that. And I think, like we've already said tonight, it's about following the cues and making sure, like, you know, if someone says they might not have enough money at the moment, well, have you thought about getting an extra income with Scentsy? Or, you know, they might say, oh, I've got so much on my wish list, but I can't afford it all. Well, then maybe you have a party or something. So it's just about really putting your feelers out. But yeah, I think if you do nothing, you will see nothing. If you do something, you might see something. And I challenge you all tonight to just pick one thing that I've shared tonight of how I share Scentsy and get new customers. And yeah, let me know how you go, and I'd love to connect with you.
I love how you said, if you do nothing, you will see nothing. I've said that many a times. I actually think I said it 2 days ago when I was in Wellington. And it's so true. If you put nothing into your business, you're going to get nothing. And you can't complain. Right? You can't come here next year and be like, oh, well, I'm in exactly the same spot. If you did nothing from now till then. Right? But the great thing is, we have the ability to be able to do something right now. You just need to action. We're going to talk a bit more about that. I also love that you ask for reviews.
Yeah.
How does that work for you? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so no, I just direct them to my, well, for instance, I've got a Facebook business page, so I just ask them to go on there and leave a review for me. And it's not only like, you know, putting more tests, like, yes.
Altogether. But it works out well.
Yeah, it does.
Does anyone else do that? Ask for reviews? Yeah.
I think it's really taking away that obligation, so people don't feel pressured that they need to make from samples something they don't have to buy. But if they love it and they get that wow factor, then they might not even be able to afford it that week, but they know later on you planted that seed. So, all right, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Big round of applause for Claire. I can tell you're nervous because you don't usually speak that fast.
No.